funny story about the Candela. Candela came out when I was, when I first started, I was a sales rep, and I did that for 4 years. And going in and out of the shops, I kept hearing people mention, like, you guys should do a Candela, you guys should do a Candela. Yeah. And so I figured, all right, I saw my dad one day, I'm like, just so you know, this is what people are saying. We should do a Candela. He doesn't like Candela. Yeah. So, but he decided to do it anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And then when I see the press release, he says that it was my idea. Just in case
so I hit the nail on the head.
It was his fault.
I hit the nail on the head. That's great. That's great. So we talk about inhaling, right? So I have a habit of every once in a while I do inhale.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just, I don't know, maybe I like to feel alive.
Sure, okay.
Right? A little bit of bite. Yeah, exactly. So what are, you grew up in the cigar industry, you grew up with tobacco. What is like a habit that you have? Do you have a specific way you cut your cigar? Specific way you light your cigar? What is something, take me in the mind of you. When you take a cigar, what are you looking for?
That's a good question. I don't know if I have a good answer for that, but when I take a cigar, I'm looking for a good experience.
That's what it's about.
Time, cigar's a moment, and that's what it's all about. So you just don't want to ruin that moment. I cut and light, I think, just like anybody else does. I'm kind of a slow smoker, I guess, but
nothing wrong with that.
I'm just looking for a beautiful moment.
It's all personal experience. You know what I mean? You take the cigar, you're spending your hard-earned dollars, hard-earned money on these products. You want to enjoy it. And the Flor Dominicana is the quintessential cigar of, when you think about a beautiful smoking experience, the Flor Dominicana. That's the way I see it, right?
We just try to make good shit, man.
And you guys are. Nail on the head every single time. So we have our Reserve Especial, right? It's a pack that we're putting together. It's going to be exclusive, limited, high-end cigars, right? And I feel any cigar LFD puts out can be in that pack.
Sure.
What is something that you think specifically that would be a nice placement inside that pack?
Good question. Bulls, of course.
Oh, of course.
If you can get your hands on them.
I still have 2 boxes at home.
I think the Oro is a beautiful cigar, very high-end. I think some of the most spectacular packaging that we have. The M, the cigar formerly known as M, another beautiful cigar, something very unique. Spectacular cigar, visually and
everything's appealing. Everything's appealing. The band work, the artwork.
It's all about, man.
Beauty, power.
We're trying to create beauty. We're trying to create great things, and that's the fun part of it. Is the creative part. There's a lot of artistry in this, man. And that's what motivates me. I think that's what motivates my father. Is creating special.
So,
pick one out of the sky.
Astronomy, astrology. Tell me about these beautiful cigars, not cigars, these beautiful ashtrays that you guys produce. It's gorgeous.
So, we were all a little bored during COVID, right? We had to close down the factory for a while. There was not a lot going on, and so we all kind of came up with our own little projects. On my side, I started learning Photoshop and Illustrator and all that stuff. And then on my dad's side, he started making ashtrays. Like these beautiful, absolutely spectacular ashtrays that he started literally making himself.
For his own personal...
with the idea of eventually releasing a line, but the whole thing took like a year and a half of trial and error. The guy's unbelievable. Like he's one of the most ingenuitous guys you'll ever meet. Like he built an ashtray factory. He built a vacuum chamber himself to remove all the oxygen from the resin to make these things.
Wow.
Like they're made to perfection. And so this was Pops' just a little pet project during COVID.
It's like a renaissance man of the cigar.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Guy can do it all.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But yeah, man, there you go.
All right, it's gorgeous. Awesome. I want to thank you again. And we're in the house of LFD, the house of Flor Dominicana, talking to the Hero. Might be a new nickname.
It might roll with it.
I want to thank you.
Pleasure, brother. Thank you. You guys are welcome anytime.
Thank you, guys. Check them out. Check out LFD. Thank you.